All right, and welcome back to another interesting installment of Minetest gameplay of sorts. Yeah. And I completed another house. So let's go take a look at it. And if you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing. It's greatly appreciated. And there you have it. Yeah, it didn't turn out like the photo. However, it did turn out. So let's I want to make sure I don't fly through the trees. Let's take a quick fly around, and then we'll go take a look. And there's a big, huge oak tree I'm going to fly through. Not this time. Look at that. That is pretty. Yes, it is. It's a new modern style Cliff Oceanside house. I'm running out of house names. Really, I am. So let's go out to the street and take a look at it. And because I couldn't leave well enough alone, can never have too many palm trees. So, all right, come in here. Got this really long driveway. I plan on doing something with this, especially off in here. Maybe another house. But you come back here, that horse just disappeared. And he reappeared. He's a magical cow. And horse. So, how's everyone doing? Cool. It's a fantastic day out in Chicago, even though it rained all day yesterday and it's going to rain again today. Still a beautiful day, though. And we come up. It's kind of plain, but it's meant to be that way because of the C shape of the house. Had this lovely landscaping. A Ford Mustang. Oh, for copyright reasons, it's a Ford. Yeah. And no Lamborghini. Not a YouTuber. Nope. Got a Porsche GTR. Now the new YouTube car, a GTR. So there. We have the main house. Let's go in the main doorway first. Come in here. As you notice in the picture, everything got changed around. So you come in the house, and off to the right is the new living area. Left is the kitchen. Let's go take a look at the kitchen and dining room. Because the other house did not have a formal dining room. Mine does. Yes, it does. Cool chandelier, cool kitchen. Using different stone for the countertops. Everything else. And, yes, have an informal seating area. Bathroom number 1. Recessed lighting, all the normal stuff that you'd find in a modern rich person's house or any house. Yeah. Look at that. Look at the view in the decks. We'll get to that. Nice big hallway. And down this hallway got some art. Squirrel. Got some art. Another bathroom for the first floor. 2 bathrooms on the first floor. Come out here to this gorgeous seating area. And in the last video, I made a new record for saying the word cool. Cool. Right on. You got your TV viewing area, beautiful fireplace. Now the word's going to be beautiful and gorgeous. Bookshelves. Yeah. People like to read. Nice seating area. I like that. This was supposed to be 2 separate rooms. Made it into 1. And got rid of the storage closet. It's Minetest. Yes. Go up the stairs. This area is kind of awkward, but it's kind of cool because it's a general seating area. Everybody can just congregate there, do whatever. Look at the art. You know, we had the same artist commission the stone, wood, wall. Yes. And bedroom number 1. And squirrel. And this one turned out really cool. Nice little computer stand made out of circular saw and spruce wood planks. Yeah, nice big bathroom with a wardrobe. Huge shower. Standard stuff. Then we have bedroom number 2. All views, beautiful views. We have storage. I think that's the only thing I stayed true with in the original house layout, was that the storage closets as you came in. And you have a bathroom. Nice use of stone brick flooring. Nice. Computer desk area. Nice little workout. Yeah. A shelving unit, more art. And nice view overlooking the bay or cove or whatever you want to call it. Here's the master suite. More storage. Recessed lighting. This is my new favorite block. It's coal stone from moreblocks. I think it's, yeah, moreblocks. Plants all over. I'd like to have some more options for plants. There is a small pot, however, you can't put anything into it, or when I try to put something into it, it doesn't fit. Come out here, you have the deck overlooking everything. Nice bed with a divider, master bathroom, of course. And then we have a nice work seating area. Another one. You're not going to get any work done in this office. Nope. Nice view of the oak trees. So to look out these windows, you have to jump up on the top of the couch. But cool. TV. Kind of doesn't fit, but it does. So, because there's only one size TV. Yeah. Come back out here. So that's the upper level. And as you saw, you can reach anywhere from the deck out. And at night, this house looks cool. And I have a path leading down to the beach. Look at those palm trees. That's got to be my favorite tree. Well, the willow tree and the palm tree. And you're far enough away from the neighbor. So, yeah. Can't have all privacy. So we come down here and let's go see the garage. Come out here to the garage. And this kind of turned out really cool. So, yeah. Up there, we're in. So here's the utility room. What's neat about this, not only is there an exit to the back of the property, but you get your shelving, everything else, sink, washer dryer. This is cool. I wanted to try to replicate a heater or water heater. So we have a water tank, a mandatory control valve, and piping with a separator, all from Pipeworks. And in this instance, it works really, really cool. It replicates like a hot water tank or hot water heater, something you'd find in a real utility room. So just look through your inventory and you can find a lot of things that you could utilize and make into something else. And then we have the prerequisite tires, tools, storage, nice work shelf, workbench, some cars, and lighting. Oh yeah, we have to go look at the path. Not really happy with the material, but for right now it'll do. So you come out here and you have this nice little, I tried replicating that wooden deck area off to there, and it works. It serves its purpose. You come down here for the path, overlooking the beautiful oceanfront property. And at night, this looks cool. So you come down here on your path. And this support that I use for the fish tank, I know there's also a lighting in your inventory. Lantern. There is a real cool light, but this looks a little bit more modern for what I wanted to use it for. So there, you come down here, and there was all these turtles. We have a cat on the beach. Hi, Mr. Kitty. Mr. Chicken. Look at this. Hi, Mr. Shark. Hi. Can you ride him? He ain't going nowhere. There's a turtle. Can you get in the water? Get in the water. Back in the water. No? Okay. Whatever. And I had planted like a dual palm tree out here by accident, and they both grew into the same tree, which was kind of cool. He has to get into the picture. And I left, for the most part, I left a lot of this area unchanged with shark jumping. But I added all the sand to extend the beachfront property. So I'm happy. I'm really happy with the way. Nice sunset. I am really happy with the way this turned out. We're going to check this house out. There's the previous house. Oceanside house. So this is the Oceanside beach house. Yeah. Ah, yes. Yep. And so while we're waiting for it to get dark. Oh, look at that. Hey, Mr. Turtle. Can you jump on the land? Yes, you can. All right. So, and answer some questions too. We have some new subscribers. Thank you for joining. And let's see, what is this person's name? Tortoise in Stared Goodness. It's a cool name. And Alexander, new subscriber. Hi. He wrote. And I mentioned in the last video that the fans were going crazy on my little MacBook 2015. And yeah. When I referenced the 1080p in recording, that has to do with not YouTube per se, but if you can go into your videos and click down to watch a video, and you can select the quality. And look at this view at night. And so what happens is when I'm doing my screen recordings, I'm going to make an entire, hi Mr. Bunny, entire video on my workflow. And I hate that word. You hear people, oh, what's your workflow? So I'm going to do a separate video on my complete workflow and studio setup. Should be interesting. And what happens is I use QuickTime to do screen recording. And there is valid reasons for doing that over OBS Studio and in Linux, Open Desktop. For one, it's so simple. It's the click of a key, whether you're copying a region or copying the entire desktop. And so I'm running on a laptop, which is 1440 by 920. And I want to capture enough to expand it up to 1080p. So I'm back to recording full screen, which allows me to go through iMovie and just edit it down and crop it and do the 1080p now. So I figured all that problems out. All my audio problems are figured out. And yeah, now everything's working. So it's basically how you render it. And of course I had to fly through the tree. Yeah, exactly. So as it's rendered, and you can see this house shape has like a clam. It's like a clamshell, but this is the best view of this. That is just awesome. So without jumping all over the place again, on the so when I render it out in iMovie, it usually has 540p at 60 frames, 720p at 60 frames, and then 1080p at 60 frames or 30 frames. And usually the 1080p was grayed out, even though it was working for what I was doing with it. So I finally figured out all the little quirks and everything else. Plus I had to upgrade to High Sierra on Mac, and that caused a couple little audio glitches and problems. Be very careful when upgrading your operating system when trying to do production, video, and everything else. As you can see, this area is just beautiful. Come back over here and finish my little explanation. Look at that view. And every house, there's something about every house where I would actually live in this house or want this house. So yeah. So I finally got all the video production stuff straightened out, and it's working again. The fans are kicking up because I'm really making this MacBook really do a lot of things at the same time. So, however, it's not a complaint because you can get great audio and video out of just the bare necessities of computer equipment as long as the game will play. And right now I am running at 30 frames per second. And let's drop that down to 24 with the distance rendered on. And for the game, I have my FPS maximum set to 200. And I found that it comes at 60 FPS. However, at 200, everything's a lot smoother. And with the cinematic turned on. So that's how that works. And generally, I get roughly between 60 frames to 140 frames per second with just normal play. But right now it's doing a whole bunch of stuff, and also what is the game doing in the background with the where the trees are growing and everything else. And as you can see, I'm 42 frames and everything's nice and smooth. And there's also other settings that you can play with in the game that allow for, you have your render distance. So I can hit the minus key and you can see my view change to 70, 60, 50, all the way down to 20. Shift plus, you can go all the way to, I think it's, oh, there's 400. There's 520. Wow, that's almost like, yeah, let's drop it back down to something sane. I usually record about 90. I found that to be my happy medium. So there you have it. We have, we're going to do another quick flyby real quickly. Watch I can literally get the FPS to drop down to like 2 frames per second, which is really cool. And hit the E key. We're going to run. Yay! It's just a huge property. There we go. 22 frames per second. Hi, Mr. Horsey. And you can see a little lag start, especially when the trees are growing. So turn that off. Let's go run. Yeah. So everything is, I love that power slide. Everything is really cool on, there's that word again. So the latest 2 houses. Yeah. Overlooking the property and the palm trees. I really, really love this area. So, yeah. That's the new Oceanside completed beach house. Done and dusted. And then off to the next. I don't know what I'm going to do on the next project. I have to see what inspires me. But yeah. And also the thing with the glitching with the hardened clay. As you can see, most of my houses use some form or another hardened clay. In this house, I have black hardened clay and white hardened clay because I love those textures. And the color is not bright white, but it's not a dingy white. It just works. And when the last comment about where it's rendering the objects and they're fighting for the same position on the Z axis, it's over my head. However, I understand what he's talking about. where two blocks are fighting to show the same, you know, to show its thing, to put it technically, its thing. However, and something about that, this mod is no longer available to colored clay. That's going to be a problem because I really, really, really like it. And what I wish is in Minecraft, they have the colored concrete. That's interesting. So I need this I need this material, and I need it to be used on the circular saw. So I am going to have to figure that out on how I'm going to pull that off. So that's going to do it for this video. We're going to just overlook the beautiful Oceanside beachfront property and go from there. So again, thank you for watching. My subscriptions and views and everything have gone up. So people must like what I'm doing, which is a great feeling. And thank you very, very much. So on that note, I'm going to leave it here with this beautiful scene. And hope everybody's having a fantastic week. And goodbye.